Marco. What's up, what's up, what's up? How y'all doing? Of course, I gotta hit y'all with my intro. So, welcome back to Divine Time Podcast, the space where truth meets healing and conversations get real. Today's episode is for the men who have been carrying the weight in silence. The men who do everything expected of them: provide, lead, protect, hold the household together, yet somehow still get treated as if they're the problem. I have a special guest with me today. And with it, I want her to speak a little bit on this topic that men go through. So, with it, I didn't want to have this conversation alone, so I invited someone who brings a powerful perspective from the other side, the amazing Eudy. Everybody's going to clap their hands. So, together, we're going to talk about the pressure men feel, what would actually happen if a man stops financially, why respect toward the head of the household is not optional, and why men needing alone time isn't rejection, it's survival. We're also going to explore something a little deeper: the disconnects between what men feel and what women see. Because a lot of men are hurting quietly, and a lot of women don't fully understand why. So, I got a question for y'all. Whether you're a man or a woman listening, when was the last time you truly acknowledged the weight a man carries? Let's get into it. Marco.
Hello.
All right, mama.
Hola,
So,
señor.
oh my gosh, you are loud.
Well, you know, there's a thing
Let's just adjust
called
this a little
volume.
bit. Oh, I'm adjusting it right now. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hey, that sounds a lot better.
Hey.
It's not you
Mm.
screaming in my ears. You know, you gave me
Mm.
big ears.
No, you inherited figures.
I mean, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. All right, getting back on topic. So,
You're still on my end. Why you still?
oh, probably because your eyes can't keep up with me.
Sure, honey. Okay.
Is that better?
That's a better.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, that's a better.
So
Okay.
ultimately, today I want to speak to the men who hold everything together, as I've stated. And the first thing I want to do is talk about the expectations on men.
Okay.
So when it comes down to the things that men constantly face, are pressures, the providing, the protecting, the leading, and drum roll, being emotionally stable,
Providing, leading. Okay. Emotional
protecting.
stability. Protecting. That was it.
Hmm.
Okay. And it's an emotional and mental. Okay. All right.
So I know I've got some male friends and everything, and those who are married or even have been married, we have talked about a little bit how it's sometimes it feels as if the man is unseen, you know, to where it's like he's doing a whole bunch of things, but it's like, yeah, you might not see him doing these things, or even if you do, his partner does see him doing these things. How often do they say like "thank you" or "I see you" or really recognize it? You know,
Mm. Okay.
there's a lot of times as well where we already know men and women speak different languages. So a man could say something and the woman may not get what he's saying, and therefore when he ends up having to say it again later on, he may be a little annoyed because he feels like he's repeating himself and that the other person's not even listening. Like,
Okay.
nothing to say on that?
I'm listening because I'm you know me, I'm listening. I write.
I
Yeah.
okay. I mean, we
Okay.
I like to flow into a conversation. Like
Uh-huh.
I'm not doing an interrogation.
No, I'm taking this as you're actually just exposing or conveying, the concerns of men. And thus far, I see that you're saying that men tend to feel. I'm hearing a lot of feelings. They tend to feel like they are unseen, um, or validated. I use validation as more so. They're not validated for the things that they do, and communication. I'm hearing communication problems. But
Are
cannot.
you being a therapist on me right now?
No, I'm not. I'm
I'm
just
like the whole
gathering.
aesthetics of the room, and then you got the glasses on, and you're just writing as I'm speaking, and then you're regurgitating it back to me. You're in therapist mode right now. Get out of therapist mode. Get out of therapist
Oh,
mode
okay.
right now.
Okay. I like the way you communicated that. That's cool. Okay, okay, okay. Take that hat off. Put it off. That's the wig.
I got you.
So what does it? Can I ask a question?
By all means,
'Cause
go.
I gotta get some understanding in all of this. What does it mean by providing? What does that mean?
So providing, creating a, whew, creating a safe space while at the same time bringing the necessities. Or in this day and age, a lot of people want to think of providing as in he's bringing home the bread. But I'm thinking about it as in, let's say all this went away. He's able to be there. He's able to gather what needs, the necessities to survive. I
Okay.
was thinking of how to explain without using the word provide in the definition.
Yeah, providing the necessities to survive. Okay, expectation. Is that something that that men is that a common thing these days? Is that still something where, hey, you are the provisioner, you are the provider. Um, well, you know what? Let me break it down like this. We can just stop playing games. Kid though.
Yeah, let's stop playing games.
Um, I cannot put all men in the same category because there are some that are providers and there are some that are not providers. There are some that want to work jointly and doing whatever they, maintaining a home or relationship. They want it 50-50. And we know that there's no such thing as 50-50. But those that are doing the 95% of taking care of the family without the assistance of well, I can't say without the assistance. I'm quite sure if that man is the financial provider, then that woman is being the home provider, if that makes any sense. She's maintaining the home, doing the things in the
It
home that
makes
needs
sense
to
to
be
me,
done.
but for those who might not understand, can you clarify
Clarify what?
what you said in a way that could possibly make sense? Can we make it to, can we reword that just in case somebody didn't understand what you were saying?
If you didn't get that. Okay, so there are some men that are financial providers in the home.
Yes.
Okay, so um
Financially providing, what does that look like?
paying the bills. What does financial look like? Paying the bills. Okay, paying the bills. However, if the woman is providing anything, is she what financially is she providing?
Hmm.
Unless you got this really great job, really great income, or whatever the case may be, um, and you're providing everything from the food to the clothes to the car payments and all of that. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is, as sometimes y'all put more on you than is expected of you,
Hmm.
or you're able to handle. and then that's just sometimes, and then there are times when, you are, may not be recognized or validated for what you're doing because um maybe they don't care.
Mm.
But you know what I'm saying? You just gotta analyze your relationship. First of all, before you get into that relationship or to that point where you are doing what you're doing, how have you talked about this? Everyone has expectations.
Yes.
So was it
With that, I
discussed
wanna,
during the courtship?
I wanna ask you that question since you brought up expectations.
Mhm.
As a woman, what expectations do you see society placing on men?
Mm. Society? Um, right now, I don't see no expectation society is placing on men. It's like do your own thing, do you, be you. If you're a man, you're a man. If you he, she, it, them, that, and others, then that's what you are. It's no gender defiance anymore as to the expectations, and so that's why I said your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect from your partner in your relationship? And then was that defined during the time that y'all were dating or realizing, what, I want to spend the rest of my life with you? Is that something you talked about? What do you expect from the woman and what do you expect from the man? Because this
Yeah.
gender role thing that goes back to King Tut, that stuff has changed. Honestly, it was, some people expect for a woman to work a 9 to 5 and come home, cook, clean, take care of the kids, and do all of this, that, and the other, while you sit up with one hand, sit up with, you doing nothing. Is that fair? Is that fair? And she's doing it's a 50-50 thing per se, but she's doing 100, not 50-50. So you got to look, that was back then. And so now it's like, most households, both partners have to work. But and so both partners need to come together and do these things together because it's draining. It's daunting on one person to have to do that. It's a little draining, physically draining, mentally draining. And then, the expectations come in then. I expect for you to help me, man, or woman, I expect for you to help me.
So, do you think that women truly understand the weight that men carry?
It depends on your relationship.
Streamlabs says,
I
welcome to
know
the
you're not
live.
hearing what you want to hear.
Don't play
It depends on your
666 says,
relationship.
welcome to the
It
live.
really does.
Infamely
Mm-hmm.
says, Warrior
Um,
of Love Defense, welcome to the live.
ooh, I heard that. Some people, some people do, some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on your relationship. It depends on that person. What is your spouse looking for in a relationship? In a man, what is she looking for? And I know they say it's a lot of folks out there that they expect for the man to be the total breadwinner, and they do nothing. They
Mm.
do nothing. And then there's some where it's like, okay, well, um, okay, you work. I'm gonna raise these kids to a certain age or whatever, and then I'm going to go and work, and we're gonna make this thing work. And then there's some where, what, you go and work, I'm gonna raise these kids, and we're gonna have some more kids and some more kids and some more kids. You keep working, and I'm gonna be raising kids for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. But what
Why would they want that? I'm sorry.
what happened?
I'm like, why would they want that? Like,
But again, it goes back to the type of person that you're with. And
mm-hmm.
what did you talked about communication? And I'm gonna be honest with you, just because you're talking about something, when you either when you say I do, and I'm gonna stick with saying I do, does what you talk about actually become reality? Because some people will flip up on you.
Mm-hmm.
They would definitely flip up on you. So it's like, boundaries, putting those boundaries in place before you're married, talking about this stuff before you're married. Because expectations, I was once told, expectations lead to disappointments. And it really does. And disappointments leads to frustration.
Yeah.
And then frustration leads to what? Pa-pow. Gotta go. Can't do this.
That's when you gotta start giving people a Snickers bar.
Diva in the house. It really
So,
does. You know, go ahead.
what do you feel gets overlooked about men's contribution?
What they go through on a daily basis. Um, Men in general go through a lot. Your attention span is about that of an ant. So you can be easily
Wow. You got
I
jokes. Okay.
know. No,
How you gonna pull us in like that and just be like,
I knew I was gonna get your attention. No, no, I'm just joking with that. But you go through a lot on a daily basis. It's like you're confronted with a lot of stuff from my understanding. I'm not mad. Um, you're confronted with a lot of stuff, a lot of decisions. Um, and social media, cell phones, and all of that stuff is not helping none at all. It's,
Mhm.
where is your focus? You so many things pulling at you, and you tend to, you know, it leads you in the wrong direction per se. And whereas the woman may have this expectation of you supposed to be doing this, that, and the other, or you're a man, you're strong, and you should be able to handle your emotions, your sexual drive, and all of this good stuff.
Mm.
And yeah, so it's a lot. I mean, working in an office with scantily clothed women or scantily clothed men, it's it's tempting. It's tempting. And then to get that validation from someone outside of the home, oh, you looking good today. You smell good today. And whereas your wife, significant other may have said, oh, you look nice today. Oh, I love that cologne you're wearing. You don't hear that, but you hear it at that bar, at that club, at that church. You hear that. And then,
Mhm.
so you go through a lot, and we all do. Because honestly, let me ask you, have you ever thought about the expectation of a woman and what she's going through? And again, I must say, it's something that you need to talk about. It's something that you need to talk about in that relationship. Um, and I don't want to talk too much, but I must say, oh, excuse me,
Streamlabs
you're both
says,
going through a
welcome to the
lot
live.
because,
Don't
for
play
a while there,
666
when this
says,
racial war thing was going
welcome to
on,
the
and it's
live.
still going on, so many black men getting killed, so many black kids getting, little black boys getting killed.
Mhm.
That was on the mind of every black woman that had a child or a brother, a father. Could my male in my life be affected? And I know it was playing on y'all because it's just like, wow, I get pulled over on a car, and then I don't know if I'm gonna make it home. So that was one of the things that it was hitting both sides. But you need to talk about it because that's a heavy burden for a man to carry. It's a heavy burden for a woman to carry.
Yeah.
You have a little boy now, and it's like, I know it has crossed your mind. It has crossed your mind. And yeah. But these are the things that we need to talk about so that, I understand how you feel. And I feel that way too. But this is what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do this thing.
So, what do you think
Well,
would happen if men stopped? I mean, like if, as you mentioned earlier, where there's sometimes where one of the expectations is the man being the financial provider. So, what do you think would happen if the man, I don't know, he were to break down, he couldn't provide at that time? Like, how many partners are capable of something like that even happening?
um, again, I must say it's something that you must talk about when you enter into a relationship
Hmm.
because anything and everything is possible. I remember these kids were getting married a long, long time ago, and I hit them up with a scenario as what was to happen if somebody ended up in a wheelchair, or
Hmm.
somebody ended up incapacitated, where there was brain activity but no mobility.
They're a vegetable.
They're vegetable. I hate that word. But anyway,
If you like to waltz with tomatoes, if a squash can make you
you have
smile,
children. You really have children. But no,
veggie
seriously.
tales. All right.
But listen, I was serious. You remember that?
Yes.
I turned you on to that when you were a kid.
Yes.
You
And I
actually,
turned them. I turned them onto it too. But listen, you were about to
yeah,
say.
veggie tales.
Now who's sidetracked, huh? Got you off
When
guard.
you squashed it, okay?
Hey, pun
You
intended.
squashed
Do-do-do.
it. Squashed it. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying because you went to Veggie Tales. Yeah, you said what
I'm
would
sorry.
happen if what?
I said, what would
It
happen if a
stopped.
man if stopped? I'm like, because ultimately that means that the bills would get backed up. The whole structure of the dynamic would end up being a little topsy turvy. I'm like, would the partner actually still feel safe if he's not able to provide for that? And what would happen to the stability of the relationship?
That's something that needs to be discussed before you start hopping in them.
Ah, it's like everything I say. You just
But you
ah,
know what?
I plead the
That's
fifth. I
no,
plead the
I'm
fifth.
not pleading the fifth. I can tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna be
What's gonna
homeless.
happen?
You're gonna be homeless on GoFundMe. Is what's gonna happen because you have no plan. You have no plan. You got no goals. You got no focus. I'm not upset, but that's just what it is. If you
Yeah.
don't plan, then guess what? You fail.
Yes.
So how you gonna get in a
Failing
relationship
to
and you make
plan is planning to fail.
it ain't all about sex. It's not all about sex. And we get into these relationships and we think it's just all about sex. It's not all about sex. It's not all about fake eyelashes. It's not all about wigs and Nikes and all of this crazy stuff. It's about living. And that's where we fall short of. We're not talking about living.
Mm.
We,
We're gonna have to
if
talk
you
about living.
alive,
We're gonna have to talk about living another time. Do you think women
no,
realize the
no,
financial pressure?
listen, how dare you?
We, hey, because I'm
How
like that
dare
right
you?
there is
Oh, no,
something that's another topic we gotta talk
what?
about though.
No, I'm talking about, I'm on topic. I'm really on topic because you said, what if we stopped? What if you stop? And
Yeah.
I never really, you never let me finish. Hey, what happens when I told you what's going to happen because you didn't plan. But the thing is, if you talk about it,
Mm.
if you come up with a plan, if something was to happen and you stopped, you can still go on and live. You got to put, what if you stop? I mean, hopefully that other person will pick it up and go on, kind of thing.
Hopefully.
Okay. All right. I'm out of me. Now go ahead.
Oh no. Okay. Well, it's question time.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
think women realize the financial pressure that men feel? Ooh, excuse me. You
Yes.
passed on the burps over here.
I know. I don't know why I did that burp, and I apologize.
No.
I think so. Do they acknowledge it? That's another question. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. That I
Yeah.
would say that that's another question.
Hmm.
So I'm asking that question. I'm joking.
That's for another time. We're not gonna talk about that right now.
Oh, you sassy now. You sassy now.
We're gonna save that one for later. We're not gonna talk about that.
So, how do you think the household dynamic changes when a man steps back?
Ooh, it changes you. Eh, mm, mm, mm. Okay, so um, you got two scenarios here. And I
Okay.
wish we had done this. Okay. You got a good relationship and you got a not so good relationship. Okay. Now, which one you want me to speak from? The good one or the not so good one?
The not so
Because
good
my
one.
the not okay, the not so good one. Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
stick with
the
the
not
not
so
so
good
good
one.
one from now. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the not so good. All right, so we okay. All right, so now what was your question again? What if?
The question is, how do you think the household dynamic changes when a man steps back?
If it's a not so good one, they gone. Because they're not what they have been spoiled with is not there anymore. That expectation of you to be the provider, you're no longer
Yeah.
providing. So peace out. What I need you for? I'm gonna go find me another Joey. So that's a dysfunctional relationship.
Now for the good,
But a good, what happens if he stops?
yeah,
Well, that would be
I
provisions in
wouldn't.
place. Um, I don't think that a healthy relationship is one that would really be affected because a healthy relationship, well, let's just say both partners are working and they have already defined what's who's gonna handle what and how they're gonna handle it, whatever, how much is put away to be saved, and the financial planning and all of that good stuff, and all of this stuff is into place. They're gonna make sure, baby, if something happens to you, um, if something happens to me, you will be taken care of. Vice versa. Wife, if you die, um, I'm gonna be taken care of. The kids gonna be taken care of. You're not gonna have to suffer because it's bad enough that you're gone, and that's vice versa. Husband, if you die, everything is, we straight, because we know it's inevitable. That's a healthy relationship. But in
Yeah.
an unhealthy, dysfunctional relationship, those things are not thought about. Now, if one person has a healthy mind and the other person has an unhealthy mind, that's chaos in the making. It's dysfunctional. And 9 out of 10 times, the mentally stable person or the person that said that they would, somebody gonna leave. The good ones can't handle that. They can't be in something like that because you're not going anywhere, and we all want to go somewhere.
Yes. Well, should be want to
Yeah,
go somewhere.
besides
So
the hair store.
low blow. In your experience, do women take men's contributions for granted?
In a good relationship or the bad relationship? In the bad relationship, yes. In the good relationship, no.
I mean, we kind of knew in a good relationship. No, it's a good relationship.
Unless she's so good or he's so good that they playing that stuff to the T. There are some people that do that. That's just the way some people are wired. They don't care
Mhm.
about anything but themselves. And
So, what do you
you should
think
just
are? Oh, go ahead.
it's important to choose your mates wisely. It's important
Yeah, nah, they
to
worried about the
talk.
wrong things these days. What do you
Hmm.
think are some of the unspoken sacrifices that a man deals with?
Having to go to work every day and putting
Don't
up with stuff
don't talk
that
about work right now.
I
Point
mean,
proven.
really, you asked the question. Having to go to work and put up with
Assholes.
well, hell, he got one of them himself, so probably one himself. Um, Sometimes abuse, verbal abuse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially depending on the job.
the type of or your supervisor. Who's your leader? And if you are a leader, that's a lot right there. Having to put up with people, manage people, that can be difficult. So, the things behind the scenes that a lot of people just don't want to talk about. You feeling inferior, maybe having self-esteem problems and feeling inferior, or the job can be difficult, or the ride to work, you know, and just thinking,
Mhm.
I'm providing all of this, and
Yes.
it's my responsibility, and I got to make sure this, and this is paid, and all this, that, and the other, and becoming so selfless, thinking about others and not the self. That can be, I like that word today, daunting. Maybe I need to find another word. Yeah. But those are those sacrifices.
Mhm.
Yeah. Being away from home so much, or when you're home, you're tired. You can't fully engage with folk around you because you're tired. You're actually killing yourself, to be honest.
I want to talk about a little bit of why men need respect.
They need to respect themselves first. What is that? What is respect?
What is respect?
R-E-S-P-C-C.
See, I was about to do it, and that's the reason why I was like pausing. I didn't say anything because I knew if I opened my mouth, it was gonna come out. So I'm glad you beat me to it. Ah, that's hilarious. But
Really?
so some key points that I have for what respect would look like. Speaking with dignity,
Mm-hmm.
trusting his decisions,
Mm-hmm.
not belittling him,
Mm-hmm.
appreciation,
Mm-hmm.
and not comparing him to other men.
Okay. Okay.
So those were the key points that I had touched on in the episode.
Okay. All right. So those points right there.
Mhm.
When those things happen, it's usually from frustration. And I think it warrants a conversation of why you're so frustrated. Or, what have I done? What have I done? And we I hear you when you're saying these things, I've gone out here and I've done all of this, and then you're talking to me like this, and this. What's the underlying reason? What really why you doing this? And those things usually happen about 3 to 5 years within the marriage. It's got to be really bad to, and maybe it could be that first year. I don't know. It is kind of that first year is kind of rough. Maybe first 2, 3 years is kind of rough. And you don't picked up somebody's socks or underwear or t-shirt or dishes was left on the table just one too many times. And it's like, why you doing this? And yes, Mars and Venus may not always rotate in the same direction. And when they are oppositional of each other, it becomes a problem. This is that becomes, I'm not your maid, I'm not your housekeeper, I'm not your
Yeah.
mother, point blank. What these are the things when you were a kid, your mom did these things for you. Well, I'm not your mother. I'm an adult just like you are. That frustration comes in because and then the speaking comes in.
Yeah.
Um, Trust is often, that's the key thing. What do you do to lose trust in someone? What do you do? Because if a woman loves you and she gives you 100% of herself, she's trusting you. But once you violate that trust, you got to work on that relationship. And trust does not necessarily come from infidelity. Your word. Are you impeccable with your word? Can I trust your word? You say you gonna do this, and it's been 4 years and ain't been done. So when I slap some words on you, then I'm who is it? Something. It's everything that you're saying. I really, it comes from, what are you doing? What's going on? What's going on? Because those actions they're creating that type of behavior. So what are you
Mhm.
doing? What are you doing? And I'm not
So
saying,
let me.
man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's both parties.
So
Hmm.
let me ask you, what does respecting a man look like from your viewpoint?
It means listening. Um, it means you treating me with dignity. Therefore, I'm going to respect you in that aspect of, you're not belittling me. Therefore, I won't do it to you. You've earned my respect. Um, it means when the children are in the room and we need to have a conversation about something you just said or did, we're going to go someplace else and talk, and not talk about this in front of not just the children, anyone. A private conversation. To me, that's respect. Is that enough?
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, if you got more, I definitely can take that.
Respect goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
It
It
goes both
does.
ways. You can't expect for me to respect you and then you treat me like
Boo boo.
S- s- or foo foo. You don't want to go ooze. It is not a good ooh right now.
So,
Yeah.
how you brought up communication, do you think women sometimes confuse challenging a man with disrespecting him?
Hold on. Say that again.
Do you think that women sometimes confuse challenging a man with disrespecting him? Like they get confused about what is challenging a man and what is disrespecting a man, not understanding those two are not the same.
I think that depends on how the man accepts a challenge. But the most of the ones that I've encountered, a challenge is disrespect because a challenge in the sense of you don't agree with what I'm saying and you standing up for it. That some people see that as a challenge. Some people see it as me coming up and punching you in your chest, challenging
No.
you. What?
So I like with my wife, she challenges me on some of my decisions just to make sure that I've thought them through clearly. So, for example, if
Okay.
I
So
don't know what.
challenging versus interrogation.
No, I mean I don't know what you were thinking of as a challenge. You were talking about pushing and stuff like that, but I mean you can challenge a man so it's almost as if you're helping him cover all bases.
Okay.
So I
Now,
mean, with disrespecting a man, that comes back down to the possibly belittling him or not making it seem as if you don't trust his decision. Challenging it is
right,
like
right, right, right.
challenging, challenging, let's say, the decision or a choice that the man is thinking about making. And this is something that my wife does to me, where it's okay, and about how many people are going to be there. All right. Now, what if this were to happen? Do you have a contingency plan for that? Okay, if this were to happen, what are the ins and outs of what you have thought of so far? So you're not like disagreeing, going against the decision, but challenging it to make sure that there is actually some thoughts that went behind it.
Okay. All right. What you just said is a prime example of communication.
Mm-hmm.
That's a prime example of communication. What you see as a how you receive a message and how that message was sent could be the complete opposite of how you're receiving it. Did that come out right?
The way that you receive the message and how the message was
Right,
sent. Yeah,
right.
I'm in charge of my energy, not how people receive it. That's pretty much saying the same thing.
However, you may be that way, but your energy, how your energy is received, will dictate whether or not you're respected or disrespected. It's all in how we communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you use the word challenging, okay, I went with one of those things where you are oppositional, opposing what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you explain it, that's to me, that's not challenging. What and what word do I want to use is it is one of those things where she's actually helping you to think things through.
Yes.
Did you think about this? But you gotta have a really good relationship in order to do that. And each one of you understand, you know what, she's not challenging. She's helping me to work through this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that right there is a good thing. If you're the type of person that's going
Oh,
to
I'm in a good
accept,
relationship. All right. Sorry.
well, did you just use the wicks?
The wit.
Oh, well, or was it what was it, the wicked? What did we just do here?
Continue. Continue.
Okay.
Hajimas. Haku.
But yes, yeah. So how are you receiving that message that was sent? And how was that message really? What was the intent behind that message?
Mm-hmm.
So when you know people and understand them, then never, how they accept or respond, you'll know if that's disrespectful. But again,
Yes.
you should know. Because sometimes, I mean, you should know. You really should know if you're in that relationship with someone. Now, if
So
you
let
on the
me.
street, okay, go ahead.
I
Hmm.
was gonna say because you had brought it up about how it's sent may not be received the same way. So what do you think that women can do better? Well, how can women better communicate concerns without a man feeling attacked?
So I realize you're talking to another. Talk to people the way you want to be talked to, whether you male or female. Communicate with people the way you want someone to communicate with you. What's wrong with your
I do that,
face?
but people don't like the way I talk to them.
Well, I can
Cause
understand.
I'm
Which is
straight
that?
up. I'm
Okay.
straight up. You know me. I'm straight up.
Well,
I'll tell you when you did something wrong, and I expect you to tell me when I've done something wrong.
yeah, but I noticed something about you.
What?
You don't like for people to be rude or disrespectful to you. You don't like for people because it happened doing this right here. Oh, that hurts. So the same way that you hurting somebody, you don't want them to hurt you. Don't look at me
You
like
talking
that.
about at the very beginning?
I don't know when. I'm not going back. I'm talking about what we're talking about right now. Nothing else matters.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you
Nothing
were talking
else
about the
matters.
very beginning. I was like, I was
No, no,
joking when
no,
you went yes and then saw that it was me calling you. Was like,
it's got nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Nothing at all to do with it. It's
okay.
like we talk to people the way that we want someone to talk with us. We use the same tone with others that we want someone to use with us. Now you can't say something nasty, be rude and disrespectful, um, received as rude and disrespectful, but you expect to get something different from someone else. You're gonna get what
Okay.
you get. You're gonna get what you give. If you run to me, you're gonna get what you give. So yes, I always ask the question, when people say, can we talk? Sure. You sure you want to hear what I have to say? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now, until we get to that point, I'm not going to try to, how shall I say it? You didn't ask for my advice, so I'm not gonna give it. That's what I'm saying. But if you ask me for
Mhm.
my advice, then I'm gonna give it to you. Now, but yet and still, I'm not gonna try to be so brutal that you can't handle it. But I'm not gonna
Yeah.
sugarcoat it either. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna pacify it because if I pacify it or sugarcoat it, you're not gonna take it serious.
That
You're
part.
not gonna take it serious. I mean, a kid is not gonna walk up to you and say, "Oh, you really could do a lot better with your breath." They gonna tell your breath stink.
Your breath stink. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're
Kids are
not gonna
brutal
say,
with it, and I mean, for a
"Is
long
that
time,
brutal?
I spoke
Or
that
is it the
way.
truth? Is it brutal or is it true?" But when you're a
It's
child,
the
you think
truth.
as a child. When you're a child, you think like a child. When you become an adult, you formulate in a different way. You think twice before you speak. And I'm not on your case. You just think twice before you speak because you don't want to hurt it.
I
Look
didn't
at you.
think you were
You
on my
don't
case.
want
So
to.
with you saying I'm not okay, so now I know how you really feel. Cool.
Your breath
So
stink.
let me. I mean, it got to if you can smell it through the through the microphone. Quick question: how do I sound?
You just burn up the line. Okay, all right.
I think I just lost all my subscribers right there. I think they just died.
Just having fun, keeping it real. Just keep it real.
True.
Yeah.
So give us an example of how women can support a man without stripping their dignity.
That's a good one right there. How can I support you without stripping my dignity? Sometimes you got to sometimes you just got to let people learn. Make any sense? Sometimes people just because you know something,
Mhm.
it doesn't mean that by you telling them you're wrong is going to make them stop being wrong. Sometimes you just got to let people do what they're doing to experience it for themselves. So I guess sometimes you got to be a teacher. I won't say a mother. Sometimes you just got to be a teacher and let them learn on their own, or be that leader and let them learn on their own, but not something that's going to hurt everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to hurt anyone. It's not going to hurt anyone. Because sometimes people take your words, and I just want to do what they want to do. They feel like, you know what, I don't need you to tell me to do what I do.
Okay.
Not what you want to hear.
I mean, I didn't have anything in mind. I can't
I
say it's
love
not what I wanted to hear. I mean, you gave
I
us an
love it.
example.
Okay.
Exactly what I asked for.
Okay. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. You're being thoughtful in your words.
Anywho.
Not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I love it.
Anyway, do you think that many women take a man's need for a space personal? Like, do you think a lot of women take a man needing space personally?
It depends on how much space you need.
I mean, they're not like saying, I'm not talking about like they coming over to you and like, hey, we need, I think we should take a break. I'm talking about like
No,
the man goes
that's a
out,
vacation. That's a vacation. That's not
bruh.
space. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're
He
saying.
going on a
But
Carnival cruise. Let me stop.
we're Emma Jean, right? Well, who's Emma Jean? My cousin. I ain't never met Emma Jean before in my life. Oh, okay. Well, you go right ahead. Go right ahead. I
Anywho,
will not be here when you get that.
so like if, for
No, no, no,
example,
no.
like men go into
Mhm.
the gym or even just going out for a run and things like that, it's like them just needing space, just getting space away from you, even if it's going to
But,
try
but,
and get on the game or something.
but
Hold on,
we
let me
all should be doing
rewind.
that. We
Let me
all should be
rewind.
doing that.
Not necessarily space from you, but just space to clear their head.
That we all should be doing that. That's called me time. We got
Hmm.
to pencil ourselves in sometimes, both men and women. And you know what? That one right there is cool, but more women need to do that. More women, myself included, need to be in that gym, need to be walking or running or whatever it is, need to pencil ourselves in because we carry a lot too. We do a lot. More is
Hmm.
expected of us than
Yes.
most times of you. It's not easy for a black woman either. It's not easy for a woman. But I gotta say a black woman because I'm black and I can attest to what I have been through. I can tell my
Hmm.
story. But it's like,
Yeah.
when do you clear that stuff? When do you
Do you know
clear it?
how hard it is for us to eat chicken as often as we do?
That's why your cholesterol high, because you eat too much chicken. And it's probably fried.
Damn. I bet you
But
there's
no,
somebody eating some fried chicken right now looking like,
oh boy.
right?
I ain't the rest of them pig feet from yesterday. Them pig feet and
Bruh.
chicken, some hog maws, some collard
Oh,
greens,
God.
potato
Oh,
salad.
my God. You name it. I'm sorry. Let me
And
stop before I
next
get
week,
sick.
everybody gonna be up in ER. I can't breathe. Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, what
Somebody having to get
happened?
a leg amputated. Too much,
I,
too much red velvet.
I'm tired, and something just ain't right. Yeah, you got diabetes. You know, they ain't all that doggone mess. You got no business eating. Maybe that was wrong. I take that back.
How can couples better communicate about personal space?
Um,
I mean, you've been married since Jesus was in diapers, so I mean, I would love to hear.
you know I don't play by Jesus. So don't even go there with Jesus.
You're right. You were his
Um,
babysitter.
you call me what you want to call me, but don't forget to call me favored and highly blessed. Um, let me
Y'all
see.
see that head snap? That was all Azaria right there. Oh my
Um,
gosh. All I saw was her face with that. Ugh.
what was that question you done missed?
Sorry. How can couples better communicate about personal space?
You just need to talk about it. You need
I
to
feel
talk
like
about it.
that's the issue. A lot of people don't talk anymore.
Well, why? Okay, so it sounds like y'all got some communication problems. And,
Right?
it's okay. So what's causing the communication problems? Whatever's causing it, fix it.
I, true that. I don't even know. I mean, because I've known some couples where I'm just like, y'all barely see each other. Like, when do y'all talk? And it's like, it seems as if it's mostly doing like texting. That aggravates the mess out of me.
This is
Like
social
if I
inadequacy.
was in a house, if I lived in a house with someone and all they could really do was text me, I probably just wouldn't respond. I'd just go to him and be like, "Yo, what'd you need to say? I just texted you. I'm not reading that. What's up? You're
I know
sitting
that's
next to
right.
me. What's good?"
I know that's right. You know, we no longer have a voice.
Hmm.
We no longer have a voice. And I won't say
You
we no
said
longer have a
we.
voice. No, no, let me retract. But now we're not using our voice. That- we're not using that. We're using our fingers. We're becoming socially inadequate.
Awkward. Oh.
That too.
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, if you sit beside someone, and I've seen a lot of times with kids, and yes, I guess some kids do grow up, right? I mean, it's so bad now that you gotta go on AI and have a relationship with imaginary friends.
I heard about that. I was, and I've heard,
It's that bad.
yeah,
But
I'm
that
not
ain't what
even
we
gonna get
talking
into
about.
it. It's
But
not.
then, but you know what? That is, you know what? That's not even what we talking about. Because what expectation do you have of another human being, not just a man or a
Mm.
woman? What do you have? And then it looks like none. It looks like none. Other than I expect for you to text me, I don't even want to talk to you. I just want to read what you have to say. And then even with the reading, what is it? After every word is a period there, or a comma, or something.
I don't
How we
know.
can't communicate? We're not communicating, and that is going to be detrimental on relationships. We're not talking. We're not talking. So you don't know who you're dealing with because you're not talking. I can say anything in words, but when I verbalize it, it's something different. I can tell you anything, but am I going to do it?
True. Am I going to do it? That is a good question. So, Miss Judy, we are starting to come towards the end. I've got a couple more questions for you, and it's ultimately just going to be your message to men.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay?
Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
Sweet. All right. Ready?
Question number one.
What message do you have for men who feel unappreciated?
Oh, wow. I don't know you, but I do know this. You're fully capable of being the man that God intended for you to be. You're strong. You're intelligent. Fully capable. Yes, you're powerful. Yes, you're powerful. Um, you're kind of cute too. Just act like it. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Believe in something and not just what you're reading. Know who you are. Know who you are. And knowing who you are just does not consist of, I am a man. But what type of man are you? Who are you? Know who you are. Have a dream. Have a plan. And you'll be fine.
What do you wish men understood about women's intentions or misunderstandings?
I wish you, please understand that women are going through just like you are. The world is slapping us upside the head just like it's slapping you. But if we come together and talk about the things of importance, you will be my hero and I can be your hero. I can be your confidant and you can be mine. Together, strength of the two of us is better than the weakness of one. Work together and we'll make it.
Now, what. How do I even say this one? What do you want to say? Well, what should men hear from the heart of women?
I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for you. I thank God that He joined us at a time in our lives in which we were joined so that we could grow old together, that we could weather the storms of life together. I need you in my life, just as I know you need me.
Mm. Gratitude and what you learned.
I'm grateful to hear a man pour out his heart with concern for what other men go through and to verbalize it, to put it out there in the air that we need help. And I learned that selfishness can sometimes cause us to be focused on ourselves and forget about that other person is also a human being. And it's just as much as they're hurting, or just as much as I'm hurting, they're hurting too. We're all human, regardless of our gender. We're all going through, and we need to be there for each other.
Mm. Facts, facts on facts. All right. Let me move it over to where it's just me, and then I'm gonna come back over to you so we can keep on kicking our BS. All right.
All right.
All right. What's goody? What's goody, y'all? So, whew, that was good. That was a good little talk, good little discussion I just had with my mommy. But cheese and bread. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? So, to every man listening right now, the ones who keep going even when they are tired, the ones who carry more than they share, the ones who work without applause. Hear me clearly. You matter. You are seen, even on the days you feel invisible. Your sacrifices, your effort, your leadership, your consistency. It is not unnoticed. It is not unappreciated. And you deserve respect for the weight you carry and the heart that you carry it with. If this episode spoke to you and you want to hear more, drop a comment. Share what resonated. Share what you're carrying. You never know who you might help by simply being honest. Something we don't see very much in the world anymore. Honesty. So to the women listening, share how you support the men in your life. Share how you honor them. Your insight matters too. Your voice helps bridge the gap. And before you go, join the Warriors of Love community. Subscribe, follow, and stay connected with us as we keep creating conversations that heal, elevate, and bring truth to the table. Relax your mind. It's divine time. So until next time, Dipset. Ah, cheese and bread. Let's see what mommy is doing. Marco. Oh man. Mother. Cheese.
What?
Nothing. Why gotta be something?
The way you sounded.
Wow, what?
The way you sounded.
That was good. I enjoyed
Really?
that.
Really?
Yes. You gave some insights, and it was very, I mean, the good relationship, bad relationship, that was that was just like what? I mean, we already know how the bad relationships will go. I was like, we know how the good relationships will go. I was like, but
But it's one of the others. It is one or the other.
so what about the one that's
Um,
kind of like neutral? There, you can't really tell if they're good or bad, or is it just you're good until you're bad? There's nothing that starts showing. One person start losing interest in or something more, to where you can actually see when things are going down.
then you know what? That's when um, it's gonna start out good, and then it end up bad, right? It's gonna be.
I mean, I don't know. They might be juggling emotions for a little bit. Who knows?
Honesty, I think we need to do better with um shoot with courting.
I don't even think people court anymore. Now, like I remember when I was playing the field, there was a lot of girls who wanted to be treated like a girlfriend, but didn't want to put a title of a girlfriend on it. They wanted you to do
Mm,
everything because if y'all were in a relationship, but they didn't want to be in a relationship. So with it
mm,
as well, it was like nobody was courting. Everybody was pretty much just like, "Yo, let me see what your body is like, and then if I like that,
mm,
then I'll make up my mind if I want to be with you or
mm.
not." And I'm just
Oh,
like,
that's
"Y'all
that's
nasty."
something.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like I
Oh,
remember,
that's deep.
I literally had one girl tell me she was like, "Cover your ears." I'm joking. I had one girl say she was like, "Yeah, she pretty much has sex with the guy, and depending on how the sex was, is if she'll even think like, okay, should I even tolerate him?" I'm like, dang, that's horrible. Like, you probably could have missed out on Mr. Level who was right for you just because of the fact that he couldn't work his shrimp. You passed him over.
Mr. Lover Lover.
Mr. Bombastic. Sorry.
Undercover.
Mr.
Wasn't
Mecca.
me.
Whoa, whoa.
Shaggy.
Right?
Shaggy was
Shaggy was bad. Yeah, it wasn't me.
Shaggy was on it. Yeah, it wasn't me. Shaggy was on it. He was on it though. Well, you listen to some of his music. Oh, bro, for real. Um, but you know what? What you just said. That right there is an indicator you getting into a bad relationship because that mentality, how that person is thinking. But now I got to give it to her. She was being honest. She was like, "Hey, this is who I am."
Hmm.
Now, does that mean she's gonna change throughout the relationship? We all do change, but how much hell you got to go through before you change?
Yeah.
Am I willing to be a part of that until you decide you want to grow the hell up, be a grown person,
Mm.
and not be swinging on poles? So, hey, she was being honest with you, but then you got people that be hiding and lying and pretending. And then
True.
when it's good now during the courting phase, but once you say I do, all hell break loose.
Turn into a different person.
Who the hell you in my bed? Who
Talking
you
about.
sleeping with? In the middle of the night, you sleep,
I
and I
know,
wake you
right? You
up.
roll over, eyes wide open, they snoring, staring at you. You like, no, you so scared you do the silent screen. You know the.
Father, 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 help me, Lord Jesus, help me. Oh yeah, yeah, but yeah, I mean, but you know what? I still gotta say what Angela, um, what's her name? My favorite person in all the world. What's her name? Can't think of her name. Somebody shoot me. Angela, where you
Why
at, my
would you say
darling?
that? Don't speak
My
that
for
on yourself, Ma.
what?
You
I didn't
said,
shoot
what's
myself.
her name? Somebody shoot me.
Oh, okay,
Don't
all
speak
right.
death on yourself.
That's so true, son. I still can't remember her name. And Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou.
Wow.
So,
I should have asked you, like, what is something that she does? Because you said my favorite person in the whole world. You said Angel.
you're right. You shouldn't say that. Yeah, what she does. I mean, like she's a poet. Maya Angelou. She said,
Who
people are
floors the
trying to
people?
show you who they are. Tyler Perry took that as Medea's saying, but it was actually Maya Angelou. People are trying. They show you, but do you want to accept it? Are you
Yeah.
willing to stop and say, "Whoa, time out, flag, red flag, red flag, black flag"?
Flag on the plane. Flag on the field.
Yeah. Are we willing to do that? But people will show you. Not everybody's going to be honest and tell you, but they will show
Hmm.
you. They will definitely show you. So it becomes one of those things where, are you listening?
Right.
Are you
Man,
listening?
there's a lot of people that don't listen. And I mean, you can. I remember I did an episode way back in the day. I was like, so many people asking the universe for a sign while they're slapping the taste out of their mouth.
Well, first of all, they asking the wrong one.
Oh my goodness.
Universe ain't got no signs for you. We believe in the
I,
wrong things. No, whatever. We
I'm
believe in
just
the wrong
like,
things. Who
with
created the
me,
universe?
the way that the world is,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who I may be talking to, so I don't put any type of specific
I
on it
mean,
because I'm like, it's not so much of just don't want to offend somebody, but it's just like people like to shoot people for no reason. So I'm like,
but
I
you
ain't
can't.
giving
I can't
somebody a
settle.
reason.
I can't
I'm
settle.
not about to sit here and turn to Swiss cheese because I said the wrong person's God.
But
Or
then
God
you know
forbid,
what?
they don't believe in a God.
I can't
They take that as
settle.
me calling them stupid or something. I don't know. The whole communication, just the people are weird. People be people in
I
it. I'm
can't. Do
just
you
tired of
settle with
people.
your children? I can't settle. I forgot my password. I
I mean, I
can't
settle with the
settle.
kids, but I don't bargain with them.
Mm. All right then. We don't. Why you bargaining with other people?
You said, why am I bargaining with other people?
Exactly.
Unwilling Cavern says. Cheap viewers on streambo.com.
I
Remove the
can't
space.
settle.
6
Oh,
wfgqxh.
thank you, Jesus. Amazing.
All right, I'm about to go see what them chillins is doing.
Mm.
What you got going on for the rest of the night?
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
cleaned up my I had to clean up my shoe closet. I got that cleaned up.
that's probably like
So
another room. So yeah, I want some ice
hmm
cream.
ooh,
Ooh, with the
I
peach.
had some
Ooh, I'm
black
good with the red
black
velvet.
I had some black cherry raspberry ice cream. That mess was good. It was super good. You know that good. Are
That
you listening to me?
good. The Campbells.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. What am I gonna do? I'm getting ready to go down here and find me some food.
Oh, I'm sure you got a bunch of food.
We didn't cook yesterday.
Oh, y'all didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
We went to somebody
okay.
else's house.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, maybe it's
I
a
don't know if
PDF.
you.
I'm losing stuff.
I, my knee's starting to hurt. All right, time to go. Love you. Late tata.
Look, later. You have a good
Streamlabs
one.
says.
I
Welcome to the
shall.
live.
Later,
Don't
ma.
play
Amen. Later.
666 says. Welcome to the live. Infamely says. Warrior of Love Defense. Welcome to the live.
Why is it on that one? That's weird. Oh, that's right. I was like, that's not what I need to be on. There we go. What you see?
I've never come to see the statue.
Oh, pause. I'll be right back.